Media has altered today's society in a variety of ways, and it has caused the younger generation to lack acceptable morals and act out in unruly ways. Media as a whole is greatly influential, and is everywhere you go. Everyone has watched television, and at times it may cause cognitive dissonance, even with the younger viewers. My niece Azayla was recently affected by the classic movie Home Alone. Every time she saw someone put their hands on her face, she would automatically relate it to this movie. She started doing pranks on people. They weren't great pranks, but she tried. She's 4. And sadly, she's gained the fear of bad guys breaking in the house. This afternoon, I'd like to share with you the influences that modern television has on today's society. Children can pick up the smallest things from television and are constantly paying attention to small details that you as an adult may miss. Okay, so that's not working. But that's a clip from the TV show Caillou. It's a very popular children's television show. And in most of his shows, he throws a huge temper tantrum. And it's not something you want your child to pick up, even though they learn it naturally. But this just tells them that it's okay. But it's really not okay. And if he's like screaming on the floor, he'll throw things, and it's just not good at all. The TV shows that are designed for the younger viewer are very influential, but not always in a good way. Our younger generation's values have been drastically altered, and that includes the respect for themselves and for their parents. There is more cases of public display of affection, or PDA. There are celebrity obsessions, and aggression is encouraged in a lot of TV shows. Disney Channel is one of the big children's programs, and this is from a series, Jessie, and it's where this little girl was supposed to, in this episode specifically, this little girl was supposed to go to bed, and she came back down and said to her babysitter that the tuck that she did wasn't going to hold her in, and they made her babysitter chase her around the kitchen. She was very rude and disrespectful. And also respect for themselves. It really means, I think it's especially for girls. According to Northrop and Niebler in The Good, the Bad, and the Beautiful, the beauty images portrayed can have negative effects on children's self-perception. This dissatisfaction, which develops through their childhood, can lead to health issues and to antisocial behavior. Television routinely stresses the dating and being thin. The male gaze is something that is now expressed as something to strive for, which results in dressing provocatively. Shows that target the younger viewer are being persistent on having physical relationships. From this cartoon, it's from Disney Channel also, it's from Kim Possible, and the child begins to assume that this behavior is appropriate in public. The younger generation has a growing obsession with celebrities. Disney Channel encourages this, and so do other programs, just out of greed. They want people to buy their products. And here's some examples from Twitter. There's always that child that is a little too aggressive. Sorry, boys, but it's mainly men that have the aggressive gene in them. Whether children are becoming more aggressive, that's a personal opinion. But the growing amount of violence that is acceptable in cartoons is actually overwhelming. It's growing. And for example, Adventure Time or any other show that is on Cartoon Network is extremely violent. The popular shows in the past were appropriate for a variety of ages. You could sit down and watch one of these shows, Andy Griffith's Show or The Brady Bunch, and not worry about what they were going to say or what was going to happen. But are there any of those shows today? I couldn't think of any. Family shows I could think of were Modern Family, but I wouldn't sit down and watch that with any of my children. Any problem has a solution. With that said, having children in most cases is inevitable. Which you allow your future children to view is your choice. There are beneficial programs out there. There's Little Einstein or Baby Einstein. And reading and doing outside activities is always a good way for your child to spend their free time. They don't have to sit in front of the TV and be zombies. You can learn more about how to raise your child without harmful outside influences on parenting.com or on parenting.com. As stated in the book, Children, Consumer Culture, and American Society, children are not hopeless. They don't learn everything from television. It also is what they see their parents doing. Therefore, implementing good habits in the home is also a really good thing for them. If the problems with culture media gradually alter for the better and are reverted back to how they should be, benefits are straight from that. Children have their own level of understanding, and their morals are established at a young age. It is the parents' responsibility to predict and build those morals. The future generations will only get worse if something isn't done, and teen pregnancy won't be our only issue. Television shows greatly influence the younger generations and always will do just that. Be aware of what your future children watch and share that awareness with others. Consider what the television shows are reflecting on their morals. Thank you.